Let's first check on the two sides, starting with England with David Seaman in goal. Paul Parker's greater experience got him the place in front of Rob Jones, who just had 2 caps. Tony DeRigo replacing the injured Stuart Pearce. A vital job for those fullbacks against 2 swift Dutch wingers. Carlton Palmer, Paul Ince and Lee Sharp form the midfield, with David Platt taking the role of Paul Gascoigne just behind the striking partnership of Alan Shearer and Paul Merson. It was thought that Merson might play on the right of midfield, but Graham Taylor has suggested that Merson's ability to run at defenders and to pick up Platt as well might just give him the edge. Ian Wright, therefore, is amongst the subs. As for the Dutch, De Hoy in goal, Ronald Koeman, their captain and sweeper, De Wolf and Frank de Boer, the markers, Rijkaard and Wouters, the vital elements for them in midfield. Overmars and Roy are those 2 quick wingers I was talking about. Bergkamp, the brilliant player from Inter Milan. We think he might play just behind the other De Boer, that's Ronald, the twin brother of the defender. Overmars, he's already been a problem tonight. Now, how will DeRigo hold him? He's gone past DeRigo again, gets it across. And Bergkamp over the top. A glorious opportunity there for Holland. Again, made for them by this man, Mark Overmars. Just touched back there by Roy and slammed over the top to England's relief by Dennis Bergkamp.
Let up of a lifetime, that wasn't it? And you would have bet money on this fella scoring.
Roy's got the better of him. Will it stay in play? It has, and Brian Roy's on his way. De Boer waiting in the middle. Bergkamp coming up fast. Here's Dennis Bergkamp again. Trying to get it wide there. And straight into the arms of Seaman, that time from Jan Wouters.
My ideal way of playing against him there would be to say to Ince, you go and sit on him. Go and lock Bergkamp out the game for a little bit, because he is a key player for them. But of course, we're unbalanced on the right-hand side. It means Palmer then will be playing against 3 of their other midfield players. That's the problem, I think, with playing the shape we're playing in.
Talking to Graham earlier today, I certainly got the impression that that was to be Ince's role, that he was going to look after Bergkamp. But here's a good break. Now David Platt, pushed away by De Goey. Lee Sharp getting it forward, up to Merson. Oh, and he's got the better of De Wolf. He's got Shearer in the middle, still with Merson. Just wide, a fantastic drive there by Paul Merson. Boer wins it in the air. Paul Ince for England. Shearer. Ince knocking it on. Back to De Hoy. Free kick given to England now.
That's the worst part of his game, isn't it? We've seen the best part of his game, Koeman's coming forward and having shots. That's the worst part, when he's got to go and engage somebody and go and make defensive work.
DeRigo looking the likely candidate here. Merson there also behind the ball. And Ince obviously having some trouble with that shoulder. Now, Tony DeRigo, can he rifle one in from this range? Oh, against the post! Fantastic drive there by DeRigo.
Well, that's an absolute brilliant effort. Gets a slight deflection as well off one of the England players. Hits the outside of the post. I mean, England, although the other side's dominated the game, Holland, England have actually had the 3 best shots.
Matt trying to turn it wide there. Tony Adams. Oh, kicked off the line. And England now really with 3 or 4 excellent chances. Graham Taylor sits back there, can't believe it, and knocked off the line there when it looked a certainty that Tony Adams was going to score. Overmars. Wouters against the German referee, and then knocks it wide for Erwin Koeman. Roy for Holland. Parker backing off him. And the end gets it through, and again Bergkamp's over the top.
But again, you see him sitting in that little position just deep of his strikers. We all got attracted to the ball. You see, I think Paul Ince has got attracted the ball. I think he was going to go and try and help Parker out instead of just staying disciplined and picking up the danger men in the middle of the box.
Last 5 minutes of the first half, still 0-0. Remember, England want at least a draw from this game. The Dutch need a victory. Oh, is Rijkaard coming in, but the flag is up! The flag is up! It won't count. It won't count. The Dutch will be disappointed. A great run from the midfield by Frank Rijkaard. Oh, my goodness.
He wasn't offside.
He wasn't offside.
I must confess, Brian, my gut feeling, and sometimes you go by that, was as he timed his run, I thought, we're in trouble here. And we've had the luck of a flag there, that's for sure there.
Wouters gets it away. Alistair knocks it in. Bit of space here possibly for Platt. No, Rijkaard stabs this one away. Bergkamp on the charge now. The ball up ahead of him. Over Miles one side. And pushed away well by Seaman. Great run by Dennis Bergkamp. Roy. Parker's at it. Roy picks up Bergkamp. Picks up the ball. Picks up Bergkamp going, no, Tony Adams is there that time. That's mine, he said. Shearer. Sinton. Can Platt get there first? Platt can get there first for England. That's got to be a penalty. Penalty given for England. The Dutch are claiming outside. The referee looked hard at the linesman. The linesman said inside. No. Has he given a penalty? A yellow card has gone to Donald Koeman. I think he's changed his mind. He's changed his mind and given a free kick outside.
Brian, is that not a sending off offence under the rules of the game?
Absolutely. Let's just determine first, though. That's got to be, hasn't it? I mean,
that's
he's
a penalty.
Through with a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Red card. He's given a yellow.
More important, has he not get...
No, he's given a free kick, I think, Ron. I think he's given a free kick. Graham Taylor can't believe it. He's being shepherded back.
Well, the linesmen have played an important part in this game, haven't they? And to be fair, the linesman there, he's dead in line. He actually should have taken the onus off the referee there. But you then saw, I mean, David Platt was always second favourite for the ball when it was through. You then saw Koeman's sheer lack of pace. And I mean, he hasn't got the right to do that when he's defending.
So, England's free kick. Merson. Dorigo charged down by a wall of orange. Well, the Dutch were robbed in the first half when Rijkaard's goal was disallowed. England robbed of something there. Oh, that was a bad challenge there by Irving Koeman on Paul Parker. That was a disgraceful challenge on the England fullback. There it is again. My goodness me. Wouters again. A flick on again. Wouters going all the way through. What's he given this time? You could never tell with this referee. The Dutch are saying it was just inside. He has taken the option of saying it was just outside. That, I must say, did look inside to me. But
I think the English lads are actually thinking
no, he's right. He's probably
foul.
right. He's probably right. Actually, it was outside. If it was a foul, it was outside. Was it a foul?
Pallister gets the first lunge. In actual fact, the second touch is the touch on the ball.
But make no mistake about it, we're not yet out of the wood, because Ronald Koeman is up behind this one, and what an iron it would be if he scored with this when he really should have been off the field. Koeman with the free kick for Holland. A vital moment as two sides look for a place in the World Cup finals. The first goal could be so vital. Is that wall lined up? Can Seaman get a side of it? Koeman with a shot, charged down by Ince. Bergkamp tries to get it in. I think possibly Ince will get a yellow card because he was not within, he got within 10 yards, so Koeman gets a reprieve for the second time and gets another free kick. Ron?
As a manager, you think that's brilliant defending from Ince. Ince is the charger. Ince has come out and blocked the shot out, full of bravery. Now he's been punished for it.
So come on, England, let's see if we can hold it out again. Again, it's Ronald Koeman. Again, the problem is there. Again, it's a critical moment. He's going to flip one now. He's going to flip one. He's going to flip one, and it's in! Well, I feel nothing but sympathy for Graham Taylor, I must say.
And we also look and see there's half an hour or close on half an hour to go, and we know that England can make chances. It's just a question, can we cash in on one? I mean, I think the worst thing now is if we can go, if we allow them to score again. And I think Ian Wright's about to make his entrance. All the subs are warming, but I shouldn't be surprised to see Ian Wright on soon.
Well, Dorigo behind this one again. Merson hitting it as well, against the post. That's twice England have cracked the Dutch post. And the Dutch leading a goal to nil. Roy. Bergkamp. Back to Bergkamp. Nice little 1-2. Bergkamp! Great save! Rijkaard! A fantastic save by Seaman! Oh, two absolutely brilliant pieces of goalkeeping there by the big Arsenal goalkeeper. First from Bergkamp, and then what looked an absolute certainty when Rijkaard was on the follow-up. Again, Seaman producing a miracle save there for England.
Brian, if we can get through now, if we can equalise, and that save could give us the inspiration, that could well go down as famous as Banks's in where was it? In Mexico, wasn't it? 1970.
Wright's getting stripped off now. Graham Taylor was saying that he hasn't picked him, but he's always good to have to explode from the bench. That's just what we need from Ian Wright now. Up goes De Wolf and gets it clear. Tony Dorigo now for England. Long-range shot. My goodness, that wasn't far away, and De Hoy lost it somewhere in flight. We think it's Merson who might well be coming off, an Arsenal man for an Arsenal man.
I just wonder whether he might be tempted to push Merson onto the left-hand side, you know. Keep Shearer on, who's playing quite well.
We think it might be Merson coming off, Ron.
Definitely coming off. I just wonder whether he may have done, though, because Merson...
Oh, this is trouble now. It's there by Bergkamp. 2-0. Off the bench, and that was just beyond the reach of the diving David Seaman, who just pulled off two incredible saves in the minute before it, but couldn't do anything about this one. And Bergkamp, whose form has been so poor for Inter Milan, certainly rediscovered the touch there. Roy. Back to Roy again. Bergkamp waiting in the middle. Rijkaard's waiting in the middle. Roy with the cross. Oh, right across the face of the goal there. And England so close to conceding a third as Rijkaard came in at the far post.
I mean, that might have been his hat-trick, Rijkaard, mightn't it? That's a lovely low cross, and there's indecision there and all sorts. Rijkaard, who's supposed to be playing as a wing-back, probably had more chances than any other player on the field to score goals.
It's over. It's over for England. Graham Taylor knows that the American dream is over for him and his England side. What the future may hold for him, we don't know. What we do know is that England are on the receiving end of a rank bad refereeing decision here tonight, which was the absolute turning point of the whole game.
Graham, I've watched you at close quarters in quite a few games. I don't think I've ever seen you so angry with the officials.
Well, listen, they can interpret it as a free kick or a penalty. That's up to them. Think about Wembley in Holland, when Walker got hold of the fella outside. There we have a Danish referee that gives a penalty. Now, not only that, if they're determining that is a free kick, FIFA amend the regulations of the law of this game, and they insist that players are dismissed when a player... Look,
here it is again, Graham.
Gets hold of him, yeah, has got hold of him there, and then now you go back to Wembley. Now that's there. Now even if they decide it's a free kick or a penalty, that blonde man should not be on the pitch. That is a FIFA rule. It's an amendment to the rule, and the referee today has not applied the laws of the game as we apply them honestly and openly in our country.